I do not care if you've done absolutely nothing with your 2025 goals until right now. If you are looking back and you're like, oh my gosh, we're already 9 months into 2025, because we're gonna crush our Q4 goals, and there are going to be 5 steps that I'm gonna talk about to help you do just that. Let's get back on track and crush your Q4 goal. But Marissa, can't I just wait till next year? No. If you truly want to start taking action and you want your January 2026 goals to come to fruition, now is the time to start, because it's going to be messy. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to just be intentional daily action. Number 1 is to review the year. Yes, I know it's going to be uncomfortable. What went well? What worked? What were your goals? What got in the way of you achieving the goals? Review how you got to where you are right now. And if you are watching this video, you are obviously wanting to change something. You're wanting to feel inspired, get more motivated, and to take a chance on the next 90 days and to push yourself towards the goals you had set or to set new ones. Number 2 is to release. You have to let go. All of the decisions that have happened, all of the things that have gone on this year have brought you to this point. The disappointment, the sadness, the, oh my gosh, if I just did this every single day, I would be so far ahead. You didn't do it every single day, so you have to start now. Well, if I had just stuck to my workout routine that I planned out in January, I would be XYZ closer to my fitness goals. Well, you didn't stick to that workout routine you put in place in January, but you can start it now. I want you to say this out loud to yourself. I didn't do it yet, but I want to try, and I'm going to start now. When you are seeing this, I'll be on day 163 out of 75 because I stuck to my 75 medium challenge to fundamentally change the way that I view my day-to-day life and my habits, instead of just a quick fix, a checklist that I was gonna check off for 75 days and then revert back to my old habits on day 76. That was not what I did. And I have been able to maintain my habits for 163 days, which is wild. I genuinely don't know why this time worked, but it did. And so once you let go of that version of you who's like, well, you've never stuck to anything before, why now? Because you want to start now, you want to try again. And this time, you're gonna use all of the mindset work you did, the systems that you've tried and didn't work, you're gonna tweak them, you're gonna do it differently, you're gonna try something else, or the patterns that did work, the habits that did work, you're gonna put them back in, and you're gonna keep going. So number 3, you need to reconnect with your vision. You can do this through either making a vision board, going back into your 2025 Pinterest pins where you were gonna set up your whole life. Maybe you made a Notion dashboard that you haven't been in a while, and you are just going to reconnect with that vision. You can go on a walk, play some calming music, and just visualize where you want to go. And this can be big picture. You don't have to only do the 90 days right now. I want you to connect with that vision of what you want. Personally, for me, I do vision boards. I did one kind of big vision board for 2026 in general, and I haven't actually done monthly or seasonal vision boards, except I did do my fall vision board because I love fall. I'm a fall girly. Yes, I don't like that it gets dark earlier and that like we're coming into winter, but I do love the leaves changing, the cozy hobbies, getting like sweaters. Like I just love it so much. Step number 4 is to focus your energy. Once you have that spark back, once you're energized and rejuvenated, you can now focus your energy on 1 or 2 things. It is only 90 days, okay? You are not going to be able to do literally everything. And this is why focusing your energy is so important, because when we start something new or you're planning something new, it gets exciting and you want to change everything, every area of your life all at once. And that's overwhelming because you might stick to it to a week or 2 and then you're just going to revert back to old habits. So I want you to start small. So pick which area of your life you want to focus on. You could choose health, relationships, finance, home, career. Those are kind of the general, just like across the board categories that people want to strive in. So pick 1 or 2 of those and then select a goal that you want to accomplish over the next 90 days. So how do you set goals? First method you can use is the SMART method, where you can set a specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goal in order to succeed. So personally, this is a great method. So many people use it, but as a creative person, I kind of came up with my own like little sequence that I like doing for my goals, and I've already set my 2026 goals because I'm crazy. And I'm also a big believer in like when you have a goal in mind, you also need to like build your mindset and energetically connect with the goal. So I already have an idea of what I want to do in 2026. It's obviously going to evolve and change because it's literally only September of 2025, so no need to get too far ahead of ourselves. But what I do is called the dream sequence. And so essentially what that is take that big goal. So you have that vision that you created in step 3. Take that big goal, and that is your starting point. And you are going to work backwards and build a sequence of steps that you will have to take in order to get to that goal. As you get all of these steps in, you're then going to turn the arrows around. You don't actually have to go in and turn the arrows around, but just generally the arrows are going to go the other way. So your starting point, and then you're going to work towards each step in the sequence. And if you do that, if you focus your energy on each step, you will get to your big goal. For me, as a visual person and an all or nothing person and somebody who struggles with perfectionism, I like seeing everything laid out, and I'm overwhelmed, or I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? I can go here and look, and I'm even breaking down this further in the next step, but you can look at this snapshot and be like, okay, I'm actually around this point, here's what I'm going to focus on. And that is what a dream sequence is to really help you connect where you are now with your dream life. And the last step is to build daily habits. So I have a blog post on how to set daily habits. It kind of goes through this whole thing, as well as the dream sequence and how to set these daily habits as well. So you can read that if you prefer that method of consuming content, but I will kind of go into it right now. So once you are focused on what you want, you have your dream sequence, it's time to get clear on how you're going to make progress over the next 90 days. What part of the sequence are you at? And then what is the tangible daily action you can take in order to get to the next step, and the next step, and the next step. So my daily habits for my blog, because I know that the biggest thing right now is to just get content up. So I started my blog at the end of June, and I've been writing 2 blog posts a week, and I have stuck to that. And so my daily habit is a 30-minute blogging session or more every single day. And September, my goal is to do 3 pins per day for all of my blogs and my blog posts to get just more website traffic. I am also linking to my blog in my YouTube videos. I had just started on Instagram as well to just build up more traffic that goes to my blog, because all of those avenues are going to bring website traffic to my website, which will then give me my sessions, and I will hopefully get into Mediavine when it happens. But I know, like, if I just sat and be like, ugh, I really wish I had 10,000 sessions. Like, why can't that happen? Like, ugh. And I didn't actually take action or research or post pins or write blog posts, and I just sat in, I wish it would happen. It's not going to happen. You have to take action. The goal with setting these new habits is to know exactly where your big goal is, what that looks like, and break it down as small as possible so that it fits in your current day to day. So that you can wake up and you can do one thing that is going to connect to that bigger goal. So that is everything that I have for you in this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit like. You can also subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!